Welcome to this week's episode of Keeping Up with the West. I'm Brad,
I'm Eric.
and this is a big week.
Not at all. Yeah, you're right. It is a big week.
We're a little off schedule right now, but we had to do this tonight before the big day tomorrow. Tomorrow being the day that the new album comes out and the new fashion line.
Oh, that's what we're excited about. All of us are so excited.
Season 3 is coming out. I know you're pumped to get some new threads.
Yeah. Yep.
But I know Kanye's a big
fashion.
You hate it?
Excuse me. I hate fashion. That's what I hate.
Okay, there we go.
It's just a distraction from all the other crazy shit that he could be doing, both geniusly and crazily.
Well, it's a big day for him. He's got this big premiere of the fashion show at Madison Square Garden, which is quite the ordeal, and live streaming to theaters around the world.
The ordeal. How old are we? Yeah. It's just thinking about it. It's just I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, all the setup and planning they have to do. This is exhausting.
Yeah.
I want to think about that.
But speaking of planning, he's provided a lot of insight into this process. He's been posting pictures the past few days of all his fittings and seating charts he's putting together.
I'm sorry.
It's what?
His fittings, seating charts. Like Kanye is single-handedly getting guys into the idea of planning weddings.
He is, man. It's all there.
Yeah.
It's funny, like how much I don't know. I feel like I've not learned about fashion, because I can't pretend to say I've learned anything about fashion. But just to have even just a fleeting glimpse into that world, it's just because I'm a fan of his.
Yeah,
it's interesting that I'm into that, even to the very small extent that it has been. Yeah.
Well, the limited information I have in that culture is from overhearing my wife watch America's Next Top Model / Runway, and then Sacha Baron Cohen's character Bruno. Because I didn't know this until recently. Sasha was a male model, and so he knew how crazy that world was, and so he wanted to go in and just be like, he knew all sorts of lunacy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's talk about how it really the music.
Yes. Well, I was just gonna say, it combines the worst parts of hipster culture with punk culture, and I hate it all. Yeah. It's all the worst. And I hate it. All right, sorry. Yes, music.
So I think since the last time we spoke, he has since changed the album name again, unsurprisingly.
Yes.
So yes. it was teased at first to be TLOP, with the I get he made some sort of contest, whether it was actually ever meant to happen or not, where he said anybody who guesses what it stands for gets tickets and a pair of Yeezys. I'm not sure if anybody ever did, but
yes, there was a winner, and I'm currently in a thread of where it was initially predicted, because this is just a thread outside of the contest, just predicting the name.
Yeah,
and the guy also tweeted it, and I saw a link to the tweet. So yeah.
But is it like legit somebody got it, or is this a bit you're doing?
Yeah. No. I promise someone legitimately got it.
Okay.
And then they posted something like, and then other people started speculating, what are the odds that like he didn't even bother coming up with a name, or he had a name, he just didn't like it that much. He was just hoping. Yeah. So
he just like gave some initials and said whichever one he likes the best, he'll go with that.
Yeah. It's worth some Yeezys, probably.
Yeah.
So before we go into, you go.
So I was going to say just an hour before we started here, he tweeted out what it stands for. So now the new album coming out tomorrow will be The Life of The Life of Pablo.
That would be a good stall technique.
Which might be my least favorite. I don't know. It's gonna grow on me, but right now it's okay.
Before we go into the specifics of which Pablo that it may be referring to, there are obviously two big ones. There were a couple, just two that I really, really liked, of fake names that people were guessing. They're funny names that people were guessing, and one was The Long Overdue Project. I like that one a lot. And then another one, it was T-Wiz, L-Wears, Oh Cool Pants.
Okay. Yeah. So I've got a couple Let me stall for 1 second here.
Yeah.
There was a
Okay.
couple I found that were pretty good.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I'm sure
Okay,
Arthur keeps.
yeah. So the two I found that were pretty good were Tidal lost our profits, which was a great nod to that. Did you sign up for Tidal? Did anybody sign up for Tidal? I don't know.
No.
I can't be bothered. Sorry, sorry, Kanye. Sorry, Jay-Z. I already have Spotify, and that more than satisfies my streaming needs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the other one was Tickle Lightly on Prostate.
Damn it, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. I saw the and this was apparently from a Pokemon news website, Train Lots of Pokemon, which is beautiful. And one that I really like, Taiga Leave Our Planet. And in the same thread where all these are posted, somebody goes, I fuck with the Pokemon one, TBH. TBH fan, fuck with the Pokemon one.
I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, it's yeah, right up my alley. I was too old for Pokemon. I like how I felt at 13 or 14 or whatever. I was too old for Pokemon, but at 22, I was just the right age for Magic. Oh man. Well, so do you think it is about Pablo? Do you think it's or Pablo? Of course, Pablo Picasso. Or do you think it's about Pablo Escobar or a mysterious third Pablo?
I don't think it's about Pablo Escobar.
That was my initial thought, and I was like, "That's lame."
Yeah, because he's like beyond that. I think Pablo Picasso, perhaps, because I know he's just like trying to be all genius and artisty. Yeah. But it could just be his own. Like another. This is another character that he's created for himself as Pablo.
Pablo Kanye.
Pablo Kanye. I can't. Peasy, maybe.
Peasy, yeah. Oh my god. Well, that's just the standard. I think he's above that. The standard, give it a letter and an easy, which I think is just overdone, or a letter and an izzle. That's too much.
Maybe this is some. This is like his celebrity, like some celebrity character he's created named Pablo, who has. Like this is like some sort of concept album. I'm probably reading way too much into it. But
does this person let other people finish? Because that could be his thing.
Right. Pablo is a very thinly veiled character that is just himself.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm waiting. He's gonna do what Amy Schumer did and like retcon her offensive jokes and say she was doing a character all these years. No, it's a character I slip in and out of,
right?
Without warning or ever discussing it. Also, but I know that I get on some tangents, and I'm gonna let you finish. But like with Amy Schumer, and she that whole I don't know if you heard about that. She basically said when a lot of PC people were like, you all of your offensive jokes, you shouldn't be able to blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And her response was, well, I'm actually just doing a spoiled conservative character. That's my character that I'm doing when I do those jokes. And so, but that's, I mean, the correct answer is that's absurdist comedy. It's supposed to be shocking, right. Not because it's not observational. It's no one's laughing because, oh, that's so true. They're laughing because how absurd would it be to believe that is true?
Right.
But I believe the people who were going after her for making those jokes, or any comic for making any joke and misinterpreting a joke as serious, probably wouldn't understand that level of complexity. And right. I'm doing a character and then describing the character as someone that they don't like. They're like, oh yeah, totally. Oh, okay, I see that.
Oh, character.
So genius
move.
Yeah. So that's what Kanye's doing. He's doing a whole character.
Yeah.
He had to do a lot of drugs for the role to get into the role. Had to really make an ass out of himself on a number of occasions.
He's the greatest method actor of our time.
He really is. Well, DMX is. That's what I want to see. I want to see DMX come out just like this has all been a ruse. Old ruse.
Quick shout out to DMX. Glad you're doing okay.
Is he okay?
He's doing okay now.
Oh, thank God. Watching every DMX special that starts or documentary or interview or whatever, you're like, this dude just straight up has bipolar disorder, and he's he said it, yeah. And so you combine that with trying to self-medicate and coming from a shitty area and then having all the money you could didn't know what to do with. That's just a recipe for stealing a car and pretending to be an FBI agent. Where like just take an Uber. Like why do you have to? You know.
And that has somehow become the lesser of his offenses by now.
I loved. He went on. Who's the guy who Kanye yelled at on the radio? We'll do an episode on that. Sway. Yeah. It was a Sway show. It was when he was making fun of Drake. I think he was the one. I could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure that was the first instance of Drake's the type of word that I don't say on this podcast or ever. Who, and then insert, thing here. I'm pretty sure DMX started that meme on Sway's radio show, but like he was just ripping into every app. It's debatable. He was ripping into a bunch of rappers, and they were asking him, like, why do you live in Arizona? Don't you hate how conservative it is and how like awful? And he was like, it's like, yeah, well, he's like, well, what do you mean? I get all of the firearms and off-road vehicles that I want. Like, why would anyone?
He's a simple man.
Yeah.
Simple desires.
And he didn't say this, but I bet it also has to do with like, if their drug policy is so extreme, which I believe, if I'm wrong, it is, if there's also limited access to, then if he's just trying to get clean and do his DMX thing, sounds pretty good to me. So what will Kanye be wearing? Can we do red carpet for this?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Have you watched the other fashion shows?
No.
Oh, come
on. Are they like
on.
special or are they just regular fashion shows?
It's just like a regular fashion show. It's like 10, 20 minutes. You can get through it.
All right, I can do that. Okay. Man, I just was trying to think like, it's just that's the thing. That's what's weird. He's trying to innovate in music. He innovates in videos. He innovates in all this stuff. But fashion, he's just trying to like be a part of it, and he's just doing normal. Ugh.
Well, I have talked to I have a friend at work who's fairly into fashion, and has like started to watch or just like keep up with what Kanye is doing, and like has good things to say about him. So I don't know, not to say that my friend's an expert, who knows, but I would be curious to see like what the broader fashion world thinks of what he's doing, because I don't have much of an idea.
I don't want to know what the broader fashion world is thinking. I'll watch his things. I really wish he would just kind of do it up his own way and just like we talked about, interrupt the models mid runway,
fix what they're doing. Like, no, walk this way.
He fixes it. Micromanages it in public on the runway.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh my god. Louis Vuitton does not care about short people.
Yeah.
It should probably be fat people. That's probably where the joke was. All right. So, is there anything else? Like, was anything else released other than the name? Oh, do you think it's really going to be a gospel album? Like, what is that?
No, he's not making a gospel record.
Do you think he's saying it's going to be gospel? Like when he said it's not the album of the year, it's the album of life, or album of the life.
I think he thinks it's going to be gospel, and it's not going to be like traditional gospel music like we think it is, but he thinks it's gospel in spirit, I'm sure.
Gotcha. Do you think he thinks at some point, if he keeps this up, because I know Donald Trump thinks this about himself, but I wonder if Kanye thinks this, that people will one day worship him? Like they'll
they kind of do, right? Have you been to Kanye to the?
Been to what?
The Kanye to the message boards. It's like the message boards called Kanye to the.
Sure. No, I have not. I like how we both use different message boards. This is actually. I don't think I want to dip into that pool. But okay, well that makes sense. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to think like this Kanye church thing, and he's not even the pastor. It's just Kanye impressionists reinterpreting his work. Everyone's promised 30 white bitches.
Yep.
That shit is ridiculous.
Or, excuse me, Blondikes.
Oh, that's right. That's the other one. Yep.
Oh, other big news we didn't mention yet coming up this week is his performance on SNL.
Oh, good call. Oh, thank you for saving the end of this podcast, Brad. Yeah. I was I was doggy paddling. Just stay alive.
So
Yeah, go.
I will never forget his last performance on there when he premiered New Slaves and Black Skinhead right before Yeezus came out.
Yep.
And that was the first, I'm pretty sure that was the first anybody had heard of those songs.
Yeah, I did not know he would be doing new material because he just like came out of nowhere with those songs.
And it was like I love that album. I love those performances. So I'm excited to see what he does this week.
When he said "fuck your Hampton spouse" or whatever, I mean, or "rape your Hampton spouse," like Jesus, that's right on TV. That's just live. That's just happened.
Did he curse it live, or did he censor himself?
Cursed. I think he aggressively censored himself.
Yeah,
I love Kanye on national TV when he aggressively censors himself. He sounds angrier than if he was swearing. But like, yeah, those performances were cool, and I don't know if it was the first time he'd been back since Dark Fantasy came out. But that had, and it took me forever to realize this is what the line was. But in Power, he says, "Fuck SNL and fuck the whole cast. Tell them Yeezy said they can kiss my whole ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an asshole. You got jokes." I like how he accuses SNL of you got jokes. Yes, they have jokes, Kanye. They're a sketch comedy.
Oh, you got jokes.
Like that's kind of SNL. You got jokes.
Oh, you funny, huh?
Oh my God. The amount of people in my lifetime, which shows you the diversity of the workplaces that I've been told, oh, you got jokes in a accusatory tone countless times in my life. Like that was one of like the first phrases I ever learned. Okay, so but yeah, no, that's what's weird. He like cussed everybody out. He even said he said the whole cast, every one of them.
Yeah.
And
then went on the show 2 years later. Yeah.
Now, who looks bad in there, Kanye or SNL? SNL for not standing up and just being like, "Oh, you're gonna talk," letting him talk about them like that without ever addressing it, or Kanye being a hypocrite?
I think who looks bad for him going on the show after saying that?
Yeah.
I think him probably looking more like, I thought you're not sticking to your guns, huh? Whereas SNL's like, yeah, we got jokes. Like, I feel like whenever you're a comedian, if you're the comedian in a scenario, you always have the fallback of, yeah, I'm making jokes. Like that's what I do. And
that's
like,
fair.
You're not expected to have like any deeper morals. Yeah. I don't think
they did what they're supposed to do,
right?
and he brought it up. That's fair. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's true. Man, I'm just happy that he's back. That he's. I can't believe this album's coming out tomorrow. Like I had no idea until a couple hours ago. I don't know. I guess I thought it was just coming out on Friday. I thought it was coming out on Friday. Okay. I don't keep up with this kind of stuff.
On the SNL thing, do you think we'll see him in any sketches? No,
absolutely not. No way.
Will they do any Kanye related sketches?
Well, no, I do not think so. I don't think they want to set him that close to Showtime.
Yeah.
But like they had what was it? The South Park thing, the Kanye Fish Sticks episode.
Yeah.
They painted him like perfectly. When there is a joke he doesn't, and he feels like he's the butt of it, he will fight against it as opposed to just laughing it off.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to him being in a sketch, here's the sketch that Kanye will be in. It won't be a sketch. It'll be like a monologue where somebody is saying something bad about him or making a joke about him, and he appears behind them looking all menacing, and they grovel and apologize, and he gets to just be the cool one. He gets to be the tough, cool guy. That's Kanye's idea of sketch comedy. Like that's what he is. That's my prediction.
For as much as he excels in other forms of creativity, comedy is not one of them.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And that's the thing is, I would bet behind closed doors he's a funny guy, and I'm sure around people who he's friends with, or I mean, he did say, and I'm sure some of it was in jest, but like those Aziz Ansari bits, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look through the telescope at the girl with the big titties. Like, you don't say that and not know how funny that is, or the yo, shut the fuck up, my man's trying to tell some jokes. Like, there's a hint of comedy in that. Like, he knows full well, but in the public eye, I think he does not want to come across as a clown. Right. That's like his nightmare.
Perfect word. He doesn't want to be the clown. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all I got. You got anything else?
So yeah, let's wrap up with the Kanye tweet of the week.
Yay!
Oh man, there's always lately. This has been a tough call to make the past couple of weeks because he's been tweeting so much.
Well, I already have. I have.
You have
Oh
one?
man, I forgot. I have two. Well, the two big ones. I completely forgot about both of them.
So one.
I'll let you finish, and then I'll do it.
All right. So I'll give my runners up, then you give yours, and I'll give my finalists.
Oh my god, these are amazing. I haven't seen the ones from yesterday. Okay, yeah, go for it.
So he had one. This was today, actually. Please, no one text me or ask me for anything till Monday.
That was my favorite one.
So, just the like, I don't have to explain why it's funny. It's just hilarious to me.
And by the way, I'm fairly certain he's tweet. Oh no, he did not tweet since then. It looked like he had tweeted since then, and that would be hilarious.
Then yesterday. So yesterday, the story came out with Kylie Kardashian or Kylie Jenner, whatever, his sister-in-law, step-sister-in-law, whatever she is. There came out rumors that she was signing a deal with Puma for like, a either $1 million deal or multi-million-dollar deal with Puma. And as you know, Kanye has a deal with Adidas. And as you also know, Kanye is very tight with his family and wants to keep a very close family. So he tweeted out, 1000%, there will never be a Kylie Puma anything. That's on my family. 1000% Kylie is on Yeezy team. Then the very next tweet, Puma, we gonna give you your Yeezy $1 million back. Never try to divide my family.
What? All right.
And your favorite was the "Don't text me or call me."
I like that one a lot because it's perfect Kanye because it's funny. It shows very little insight, but it's brutally honest. And you're right. Everyone okay. That sentiment is the correct thought for him to have.
Right.
And it is a reasonable request to ask if people are blowing him up.
Yep.
Just listen, I got to get through till Monday. Obviously, I have a lot going on. I don't want to be rude. But Twitter is hands down the most inappropriate place to put that. Like, it's just, yeah, we know. It's like we already know how busy you are, and none of us have that kind of access to you anyway. So you putting that there is just a reminder. It's so dickish.
Yeah.
Oh, just so you guys know, even though I'd never let you talk to me anyway, and I've got a lot going on, don't talk to me.
Right. So
but then there was, of course, the...
go ahead.
Go.
No,
I was going to say that probably the one you're going to bring up. It sounded like you were done, so I wanted to make sure we at least brought it up.
So my favorite of the week was from a couple of days ago. He said, I have to call Floyd Mayweather and Leo DiCaprio. I spoke to Mike Tyson yesterday.
Oh, he was also said that he was, and I don't know on Twitter, but reports he's trying to get both Hulk Hogan and some other like famous wrestler to the show.
Yeah.
So here's a couple. I mean, there was the Bill Cosby is innocent one, which is a whole other can of worms. Yeah, I know. Let's see where that goes. I don't see it up anymore, so I don't know if it got deleted.
Did they delete it?
I don't know. I'm just scrolling through and I don't see it. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I do. Just flipping through some of the ones I'm just now seeing. He says, "When I sneeze, I bless myself."
What?
That's a classic.
I didn't see that one. When was that?
That would be. This is back in December. I don't know what page I'm on. I'm clearly not seeing all of his tweets, so I guess I'm seeing like a best of right now.
Yeah, the Bill Cosby one's still up. Oh,
okay. I'll double down. 37 more times. You should tweet it for every accusation. All right. I'm the reason I smile every day. And shitballs. There's one other one, and then we got to go. Where was it? One more. Oh, I wish I took my own virginity. That was yesterday.
These aren't real. Where are you reading these?
Wait, am I on a fake page? Oh, I'm on a parody account.
Oh my god!
You know why? Because I just looked at. I didn't go. I'm not signed into my own account. I just literally typed in Kanye West Twitter, and I can't type. You know how sometimes I send you text messages and they're typos, and I typed in Kanye WSET.
Oh my god!
But I read this thing I read like 30 tweets, and they all looked like I believe it. I'm so sorry, Brad.
Just a shining beacon of professionalism here at the Keeping Up with the West podcast.
I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. And by the way, it had a shit ton of followers. It had all sorts of these like. It had the same picture. Son of a bitch. How do you get a parody account verified?
Verified?
I don't know. I'm trying to make myself look better now.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Anyway, fuck me. Oh, there's Bill Cosby innocent.
There we go.
All right, man. Well, I've done my damage for the night.
Yeah.
No, I will. We're gonna see if either of us are available to live tweet the release tomorrow. But
at the very least,
whatever.
we can, when we do get a chance to listen to it, live tweet the listening of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll tweet back and forth at each other, and for that and any other Twitter stuff from us, you can find me at Eric Tries. If you type it like I type it, you're probably going to get a parody account with more followers than me. Where can we find you?
I am at B_Heartland.
All right, excellent. Well, it was good talking to you. Good talking about Ye. Yees be with you.
Yees be with you. Yeah.
All right, see ya.